Let me get some things going here. We are also in the Gotchiverse, so if there are any Avagachis out there listening to this live stream, I believe we're live on Twitch. We are live on Twitter. So if you're watching this right now, hop into the Gotchiverse, head over to District 12. We have one of our parcels set up there, and I'm going to drop some Alchemica this morning. So it's not a ton of Alchemica, not infinity keys amount of Alchemica, but still a decent amount. And also want to probably talk about Leonardo da Gacci. So, Mike Helm, it sounds like you're on the road or you're in NYC. Can't manage voice currently as it's loud here. Traveled well to NYC. Glad to hear that you got there safe. Oh, that's beautiful. Let me share that with our audience. Let's have a look here. Oh, look at that view. That's amazing. So, what tower is that? Is that some? It looks like a significant place. Like it looks like you're sitting a little higher than everything else. So, kind of curious to know where you're at. I'm gonna drop some Alchemica in the Gotchiverse. Y'all are free to come pick it up, or I might pick some of it up myself. Because it's just sitting here in this wallet. I didn't realize I had some Alchemica in here, so I'm gonna let it go. Or you know what? I'll maybe give you guys a couple minutes. If you see this on the live stream, join me in the Gotchiverse. Maybe I'll even set up a quick little bounce gate maybe for you guys. Let's do that. So for those of you who are watching this for the first time, this is Gotchiverse Media International, and this is one of our morning shows, GM with GMI, where we do all kinds of things. We'll hang out in the Gotchiverse. Sometimes we'll talk to other projects. Sometimes we'll go to the arena, play games. Sometimes we'll just talk about cool stuff, the latest and greatest, AI. AI. That's the biggest thing right now. Okay, what am I doing? I can't actually make a bounce gate event here because this is not in the right wallet. So that's okay. But y'all know where we're at. we should get a long-term bounce gate going. I think we should probably do that so people can. Our parcel's looking cozy at this point. I think it's time to show it off a little bit. Let's create a quick little event here. Oh, someone sent some glitter to this. Oh no, that's a different wallet. Never mind. Let's see. GMI Chemica Party. Let's do it. Yeah, it's so annoying using hardware wallets when you're in the Gotchiverse because you're doing, not a lot of transactions, but there's a couple. But when you have a long password on your ledger, it's like tapping through like 20 things. Oh, hey, look who we have here. Hot Curly Fry. Welcome. Welcome. Let's do a little Alchemica brain. Glad to see you in here, friend. Now, are you actually a Hot Curly Fry, or are you someone renting a Gotchi? Because that's been happening lately. T-Bird, GM, welcome to the show. We're hanging out in the Gotchiverse right now. I set up a quick little bounce gate. So if you want to pop through that bounce gate, what did we name the event, or did the thing even go through? The network's been kind of crazy lately. It was real busy. I spent a whole bunch of Matic the other day just sending out NFTs. Yeah, I don't know. There should be actually an event there. Let's see. Did it show up? Yeah, GMI Chemical Party. T-Bird. T-Bird on the boat. I don't know if you noticed, but you're muted right now, T-Bird. I don't know if that's your intention. But I love the socks.
Yo, GM.
GM. Glad to see you here, friend. You're on the boat, it looks like. About to go out on your go out on your voyage. I'm trying to get you up on the stream here. How's your morning going, friend?
Oh, it's going pretty good. Just trying to get ready for this trip, so I'm not gonna stick on too long. Just wanted to log in, say what's up.
Oh man, I appreciate you logging in, man. So you're about to head out on the water. Do you want to give us a little Avagachi Dao shout out? Do you have anything to say about the proposal, things people have been saying, or the support you've been getting with the Ghost Ship initiative?
Yeah, man, I was pumped. I don't know if you saw Coder Dan's little message in the Discord or whatever, but he had about it. So I hope it happens. Now we'll see. If not, we'll make it happen one way or the other.
Yeah, I totally agree with that sentiment. It's gonna happen. It's inevitable. Nice, man. I can't wait to be out on the water with you and cruising. Some comfy quarters you got down there. Nice. Got the Avagachi sticker. That's awesome, dude. We're actually trying to figure out how many Gotchi actually fit on your.
So, dude, you could easily fit like I don't
Oh, nice. 20.
know, maybe 30, but depends on.
That's awesome.
Cool, man. Y'all have a good one. I gotta get ready. But see y'all later.
I appreciate you connecting, brother. Have a good one. Man, that was cool. T-Bird checking in. I was trying to get him up on the stream, but just wasn't letting me here. Having a little bit of a bandwidth issue. Hawk curly fry. All right, we're by the snack. So this is your grand. This is your grand design. This is your grand design right here. So if y'all don't notice, this is a snack. It's the Avagachi future pet. You'll see it. You'll see it soon. Let's check it out. Here we go. Man, there is so much cool artwork in the Gotchiverse. So you see here, let's zoom in. You see here, Hot Curly Fry. This is your first piece of artwork, right? It's your first work. Not sure where you went. Oh, there you are. Let's see if I can do an art interview with you in the Gotchiverse. Is this your first piece of artwork? You can type in your little chat bubble there if you can hear me. If you're watching this stream, I will let some Alchemica go as well. Let's drop a little. Let's sprinkle a little Alchemica. And for those of you who are seeing this for the first time, I'm about to drop some Alchemica tokens. These are some ERC20 tokens I'll be dropping, and people can pick them up. Yeah, let's do. This is such a great feature. Let it rain. Look at that. And anybody listening to this stream, you're welcome to join me right now. Go rent a Gotchi. Go rent an Avagachi. Get one for really cheap. And jump into the Gotchiverse and pick up some Alchemica tokens with me. Make your money back in like 2 seconds. Yeah, so what you guys saw that earlier, I wasn't able to bring T-Bird up on the stream, but he he has a 45-foot catamaran in south of Texas on the coast there, and does charters. Runs his own business with it. So last year, a sail blew out while they were out on the water. I think it's during a storm, and so it needs a replacement. And so he had an interesting idea he brought to Avagachi DAO at the time. This was about a year and a half ago, about the ghost ship. And at the time, there's a lot of skepticism around, this initiative of decking the ghost ship out with some decals and doing a little light promotion of Avagachi. There was skepticism amongst the DAO, and understandably, because we didn't really have much to show in terms of a marketing initiative at the time. But what happened is over the course of a year, and I really think, honestly, Eat Denver had probably something to do with it, because just seeing how far that initiative went in terms of recognition, I think that did have something to do with it. Also, T-Bird is just this awesome stand-up dude. Just meeting him, hanging out with him for like a little over a week, seeing his work ethic at Eat Denver, seeing his business aptitude and his ability to connect with people. I'm like, this is the guy, man. If you want someone shilling Avagachi or onboarding someone, he's the guy for sure. And the fact that he owns a 45-foot catamaran and has this awesome business and wants to represent Avagachi on his sale, I think is really incredible, and really might make us as Avagachi DAO stand out a little bit differently than a lot of other DAOs right now. So yeah, followed up to now, there's now a signal proposal. If you have a Gotchi, you have any assets, you have land, you need to go vote. You need to go vote ASAP. You got to go vote for T-Bird's Ghost Ship if you want to see a really cool Avagachi themed sail on a 45-foot catamaran, in south of that area, south of Texas area. Get a lot of eyeballs on it. It's gonna be interesting. I think he says he's onboarded a few people already. We had one guy actually throw up a testimonial on Twitter, so it was really cool to see that. But yeah, I love it when DAOs do really cool things like that, and I think that's what gets DAOs noticed. Like Nouns DAO does a really good job of this, in my opinion, doing crazy initiatives. I see no futuristic. You've just stepped in here. How's it going, sir? Good morning.
Good morning. How's it going?
Pretty good. We're chilling. We're just kind of by the GMI parcel here. Hanging out with Curly Fry. We're picking up some Alchemica, and we just had T-Bird stop in on the Ghost Ship. I was trying to get him up on the stream, but I was having some bandwidth. It was just giving me issues, so wasn't able to get him up there. But it's cool. He's live streaming from the boat, just about to go out on the water.
I was gonna say if I can turn my camera on here because they have immaculate internet, and show you guys the conference a little bit.
Oh, sick. Yeah, let me see if I can swap the screen out here on the live stream. Yeah, I should be
I
able
gotta
to
figure
swap
out how to
this
flip
out.
it though. How do I flip it?
In the Discord here. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, to flip it though so that you can see the other side. Let me figure out.
Oh yeah, you should have a thing on the top right there. Here, let me get out of this just to
found it. Yep. All right.
save some bandwidth. Let's see if this works.
You can see it in the Discord at least.
Yeah, I can see it in the Discord for sure. Okay, let's see what you got. I like the stickers. Dig the stickers you got there.
I just ate a banana. I'm trying to recover from the Polygon party last night.
Nice, keeping your potassium levels high. That's good.
Yeah, because there was the Magic Eden. I'll walk around a little bit. Magic Eden Polygon event, and it was dope. Well, there's the Magic Eden event and the Polygon One Planet event. So it was open bar and a lot of chill people.
Yeah, I saw you. You were hanging out with Metaverse Johnny. You guys were hanging out. Saw that.
Yeah, that was the second time we hung out because I got to meet him and a whole bunch of Polygon peeps the first night of the conference. Like I think on registration.
So
and it's funny because there are people from here that are on Polygon's team from Miami that remembered me. I didn't remember them. I remember them once. I was like, "Oh yeah, you." But I thought that was kind of cool. Yeah.
So where are you right now? This kind of looks like the ETH Denver Biddle hub, kind of.
You see that? We're in the gaming arena. So let me just find a garbage can real quick because I'm carrying a lot of shit, as you can see. Do my part not to litter. 1 second, friends. I need to just put my book bag on. Yeah, so like just walking around and shit. Like you can see, we were here yesterday talking with these guys, Blockchain Gaming Association. They're doing something with Aavegotchi at Consensus. And then other, just booths. It's very similar to Denver, but a little more scaled back. Except the internet is like flawless here.
Yeah, this is amazing. Your stream's coming through. I noticed the quality on your phones like really nice. What are some of the standout projects you're seeing in the space? After walking around for a bit. Are there any specific ones that jump out at you, or is it just kind of, still kind of looking around?
Well, I've looked around, but it's like it's kind of condensed to here, and then a lot of people are doing side events. So like the conference itself is a little bit more relaxed. I ran into the food's not bad either. See, they actually hook you up. I'll show you the food. This is the real Alpha Friends.
This is the real Alpha. You're getting the inside scoop right here.
Yeah.
Oh, look
like
at that.
A nice selection.
Dang, dude.
Yeah.
Got sandwiches.
It goes quick.
Chips.
It goes quick. Like these don't last for. I had one of these because I know they're going to be gone soon, but they have them plentiful. You got some. This isn't in Denver. We had none of that shit. Like the conference didn't provide any of that.
Yeah, this is on another level.
Yeah, it's actually kind of small if you think about it. Like this is the entrance is over here. Yeah, compared to ETH Denver, there's where people are doing speeches. So it's that.
That's awesome. Yeah, no.
So I'm gonna try since this is working. Hopefully at the cafe tonight, I'll try to call in later when you guys when we're at the Avagachi party.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Yeah, this is working really good, actually.
Actually, I'll take a walk down this way. Yeah. Should I flip it the other way? Damn.
Ah, that's better.
Does that help?
Perfect. Yeah, that made it a lot bigger. That's better.
Yeah.
So yeah, you were out
fancy
in
carpet.
NYC. You were out with Lost Local. What are some of the other major kind of like moments so far that were kind of like highlights for you?
I would say it's just the event so far. Like everything's been kind of cool. I ran into Liz Lele. She got to speak here, so I got to see that. Tron's like doing a big thing. We basically I've been here doing a lot of Orium stuff. So for that, it's been fun because this is kind of my vibe, networking. Like just we're at parties and I just strike up conversations with people because I'm weird. And like, you know, like it works out. Like I met some BC people yesterday, and then you know, just meeting a lot of people on Polygon's team because I got to meet them drinking. You know, we went out for a drink. I was like, yo, Metaverse Johnny. And then it kind of leads to meeting other people. And then like, today we are #1 right now on, what's it called? Magic Eden
yeah.
For Polygon. Yeah, so I'm rocked out, like, in all Avagachi shit. And I'm like, come and talk to me, and I'll tell you why we're the champ. Like,
hell yeah.
Yeah,
Man,
so this
awesome.
is the gaming area. Yeah, so that's been cool to see. All of the events have been fun. Like the Krypton Goons, they always do a good event. And we had the event. I'm gonna actually go out of here to the other side because it's also a little chill. Yeah, we had like everything has been cool. Everything has been like kind of copacetic. Tonight's gonna be a fun night, but it's also been busy. Like you're running from event to event to event. But this is different from Denver because you're like walking everywhere or hopping on and off trains. So it's like it's kind of like a pain in the butt, but it's fun. And video equipment, but I will be later. I'm gonna try to bring my camera and tripod to the Avagachi party so I can do some quick interviews and then cut. The coffee's down. I need to go get some napkins. I got coffee all over my shirt.
Oh, dang it. Well, that's awesome, man. I'm glad to hear that there's connections being made. Avagachi's being noticed there. You know, I think these are great for networking, these events. So, how did the Orium event go? Did you guys do an event this year? Oh, it's a little choppy for me right now on my end here. It's probably my my internet. No, yeah, it's a little choppy, unfortunately. Yeah, I think I just need to hardwire my my internet. So.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I think the stream was just cutting in and out. It's totally my thing. So.
Well, so because I realized I wasn't actually on the internet, so.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm just clean my full coffee on it. There's a lot of sugar.
Sorry, I don't know if you were talking or not. I was asking if Orium Network did an event this year.
Yeah, I was saying they didn't do an event this year. There wasn't enough time.
Oh, gotcha. But you guys have still obviously been out there and making a lot of connections, and so it'll be good.
Yeah, the Polygon and the Magic Eden events were cool because there's just people from all over, different stuff. It was also very packed, and they had some fancy ass food.
Oh, I bet Polygon throws a good party for sure.
Well, Polygon didn't really. I don't think there was food at the Polygon party. Because Magic Eden had food, Cool Cats had food, but the Cool Cats party felt like, I don't know, it was like an immemorial. Like it's over.
Dang,
That's how it
dude.
felt.
I mean, so the Cool Cats party, it wasn't popping like it was last year, where they were giving out swag and it was like this whole like exhibition thing.
Nothing. It was like the founders didn't show up. I was told in the Discord, because I didn't RSVP, that they were at capacity, so they couldn't let me in. And Liz, she went in and then got me in as her +1. So it was like half full the whole time. And then like it just was, they never addressed the crowd. It was literally like, it's closing time, get out. Like it was like, it was worse than last year, because at least the founders were there last year, but they didn't speak to the audience either. So it was like, it's a missed opportunity in my mind.
Wow, it's it's stark contrast though to like other projects for sure.
Yeah, my shirt is wet. They're working on other stuff though, so like that's a good thing about all of it, because they are actually, I'll take you over to our friends at One Planet real quick, because they're doing a different shirt every day.
I saw the
See if you get
Avagachi
that.
one you had. That was dope.
Yeah, so like I have that in my bag. I want to show you. I'll see if your bandwidth can handle it.
Try it, yeah.
All right. Yeah, you see? Oh, we'll go this way. So Avagachi pops up on this at some point. Damn, I really dropped a whole bunch of coffee on my shit.
Oh man.
It's like my whole like, oh god.
Well, that phone is
I was
waterproof, so at least you got that going.
Well,
for you.
Yeah, I just wiped it off on my shirt. I have to use this shirt all day though, so it's like spilling the coffee. It's the I Got You New York shirt, so spilling the coffee kind of wrecks the whole thing.
Yeah. Well, look at that, a shirt a
Yeah,
day.
so you see-
So
Yeah, you see, like Avagachi's was yesterday. What's up, man? I'm actually in a live stream on Discord.
hey, what's going on?
Marketing here for One Planet. Can I see the back of your shirt? Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
So our shirt yesterday, Avagachi shirt was on, and it had the my Avagachi's on the shirt actually. It's kind of dope.
Your Avagachi's on the shirt.
Yeah, this is the Rec Dog one.
Nice.
That's dope. I do own Rec Dogs. Is that for today? Ooh, can I get one? Let me get a large one, or an extra large if you have. Hell yeah! I got a new shirt to replace this.
There you go. You can swap it
Well,
out
I
right now. I can rep the Rec Dogs now.
Yeah, but I'm like I have to wear the Avagachi swag because I was talking shit on social media, so it's like damn. So, thank you. Hell yeah. Yes. Are you gonna be? Are you doing anything later tonight? Okay. If you're free, come to the Avagachi party. It'll be in Brooklyn. Yeah, it'll be fun. Thank you, man.
Nice.
Yeah, he's the marketing guy. I found like here, I've met a lot of marketing people, which is just what I'm doing now. So it makes perfect sense to meet people who are both Web 2 and Web 3 marketing. So getting like yesterday, I got to hang out at the Cool Cats party. I forgot. The developer and the founder of Aldor. I live streamed some of their games, and we were talking with them to potentially be partners with Orium, right? So I noticed the guy with an Aldor shirt, and he's like, "Oh shit, Graslow, who's the founder?" He's like, "He's here." And me and him have talked. So I was like, "Graslow," and he knew who I was instantly. He was talking to the game designer. I ended up talking with this guy for like an hour for Animoca Brands, and he's like a Web 2 game designer, similar to our like the guy that we just recently brought into Avagachi, who is like bridging the gap between Web 2 and Web 3 for games. Like, you know, the hurdles that are there for Web 3 games that really don't understand game design or even marketing. Like, that's his job at Animoca, to like pair with the Web 3 games and then have them like kind of design from a game perspective, so it's actually fun.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. I mean, connecting with people like that's really valuable, especially with Gotchi Chain and with everything happening on our protocol too.
Yeah, I told him about Gotchi Chain. I was like, it was just, yeah, I had, the most interesting experience I had was at the Polygon event. Again, I completely forgot about this. I was a little sauced up. I met, this guy came over to me because I was wearing a Polygon Studios tank top. And he asked me, he goes, "Oh, are you working with Polygon?" I'm like, "No, I'm with Aavegotchi. Like, I'm an Aavegotchi ambassador, and then, Orium." And I said, "What do you do?" And he goes, "I run trump cards." And I was like,
Oh,
"What?" Yeah, and we talked about his strategy on that, and he's like, "We did it differently because we made it so that we basically onboarded 10,000 new users to Polygon." He's like, "Because most of the people who bought them were not Web 2 native. Like
yeah.
they set up a way for them to buy with a credit card." And he like a little alpha. I don't know if anybody's the owner. I was just fascinated because I'm like, I don't own them. I have no particular want for them. And he's a controversial figure, but the way this guy approached and marketed it was like genius. So he's like, yo, basically we might continue to eventually, all the way until he becomes president. Because I think at that point he would have to stop doing it. Assuming he didn't, I didn't ask him any pressing questions about like indictments or anything like that. But it was, this guy had like the whitest teeth I've ever seen in my life, and he was like in his 70s. But he like little marketing genius over there. Yeah, it was very interesting.
So did they actually work with Trump on the official collection?
I didn't ask questions like that.
Yeah.
Like I asked some marketing questions, like because I want to avoid any kind of
Controversy. Yeah.
Yeah, like so for me, I was asking like I was doing this a lot. People just walk by and I'm like, "Hey, I like your pants. They look great." And then people just stop and start telling me, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I work with a VC fund." Or I was like, "What kind of drink are you drinking?" Like just if you like compliment or ask people questions at things like this,
They'll
they
get
will
talking.
talk to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I just wanted to keep him talking. Like we're having a good experience. Like,
Nice.
but asked him like very like I don't know. This is why I guess like I love doing interviews. Can like kind of guide a little bit. And I just asked him because I was telling him, "Damn man, I need to interview you because you'd be a great interview." But talking about like why and how they like came to the idea, the approach with like credit cards, and how like Polygon. Because he's asked me, he's like, "Do you Polygon is really here to stay?" I was like, "Yeah, there's a lot of gaming stuff on it." So I was like, "With gaming stuff, it works." Hey, man, gaming stuff, it works perfect. Oh yeah, there's a mutable X thing. You get yeah. So they make sweaters. They have sweaters and they put the badges on. So I have a couple of the badges. I had them put them on the shoulder. But yeah, I'll show you the pressing shirts. You can see it over
Very
here.
cool.
Because so they've been doing this shit all week.
Dang, dude.
Sorry. Yeah. So actually, I'll take you out to because we're in the Javits Center, which is a convention center in Manhattan. Huh? I have one. I got one yesterday. Do you have T-shirts though? No. Thank you. Yeah, I'm actually streaming to a Discord for Aavegotchi, so yeah, immutable. There
Nice.
we go. Yeah, everybody's friendly. Surprisingly for New York.
Yeah, how's it
Yeah,
being
it's
back in your? Because Brooklyn, you grew up around this area, did you?
Well, I grew up in the Bronx, which is like
The Bronx.
different.
Oh, not Brooklyn. Never mind. Yeah, that's different.
Yeah, but I lived in Brooklyn. The area that we're going to is Williamsburg, which is kind of like a little more artsy, like kind of hippie-ish vibe. Back in the day, it wasn't, so it's like kind of on the edge of like hood,
Yeah.
but it's not really like, yeah, it's not Manhattan. So it's still a good like from Manhattan from my dog sit. It's 4 stops on the train, so and like a 5-10 minute walk. Yeah, we're going outside of the convention at this point.
Well, it looks like a really large venue for what the inside looks like. You know what I mean? Look at those walls.
Well,
Holy.
Yeah, this is the Jacob Javits Center, though. I'll go
Yeah.
upstairs since we have some time here. Well, like I can't tell what time it is, so let me know if I'm like blowing your schedule here.
Yeah, we got like another 5 minutes pretty easily.
Yeah,
We tend to go over all the time, so it's all good.
yeah. I believe on the second level, it's mostly like stages, but there's like a rooftop spot that you can go out. You're not supposed to smoke, but rules are
That's right.
meant to be broken.
The guidelines.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but a lot of like venues for people to speak. There's like some bigger sponsors up here. But today, I think there's like a job fair. It's the last day of the conference, so they're probably doing. If I wasn't mistaken, it's supposed to be a job fair. Like they're gonna mint headshots for you and give you resume advice and all this other stuff.
Like a Web3 job fair, or like just totally different?
Yeah, like a web. It seems like a Web3 job
Oh,
fair.
cool.
I've only read about it, like, because basically I started the base level of event coverage here was the events, the conference events, like for the first couple days, and then we started getting into events like with the Polygon, the Magic Eden stuff, the music hour that was down in Soho, which was dope. So like each day there's at least 2 or 3, 4 events, but the conference events have been great for just like, that's why I came here today. We're usually, me and Hernani aim to meet. Day one we met at like 2. Yesterday we met at like 1:30. Today we're probably gonna meet closer to 2:33 because we have to go until like 9. But I was like, yo, the best time to come to a conference is early or late in the conference because no one's around, and it's easier to just like. It was the same thing with the Polygon party. It was packed, and I was like, yo, let's just chill. We're gonna, when people start to leave, it's gonna be much easier to talk to everybody. Plus, everybody's already a little sauced up, so it's like,
It's like
you
people
grease the
have less
wheel.
of a reason for somewhere to be, right? It's like during the day. It was crazy. We saw this during ETH Denver. It was like during the main conference, people were like going places. They had things to do, but things slowed down near the end. And I met a lot of people near the end of the conference. It's like the end of the day.
See, they got these, which I think are pretty dope. Like these little booths that you can.
Oh, that's cool.
If you get any, yeah, we've like they got charging ports. Like there's a whole bunch of them. And then what I will say that was really cool was when I walked into the Polygon party. I wore, what was I wearing? I was wearing a Polygon Studios shirt, a tank top, and then the what's it called? The Avagachi hat. And they saw the Gotchi hat. They didn't, check credentials. They instantly gave me a band to get free drinks. They're like, he's Avagachi, he's good. I was like, hell yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so either they recognized me or it was just the hat pushed me over the wall, but I took it.
Man, sometimes those hats, like the Avagachi stuff, goes a long way. People recognize that shit.
Main stage. I actually haven't been to the main stage yet. My coffee is dried.
You have like live speakers and all that?
Yeah. Appealing to NFT communities.
Have you sat in any one of these things?
No, I mean I sat in the one that Liz Lele did, but to be honest, like when we did ETH Denver, we spoke at bigger audiences.
Oh, okay.
Like there hasn't been like I haven't been attending the conference since 9 in the morning. The very beginning of it.
Yeah.
But from what I've seen, I haven't seen like what we just saw in that room. It's like sparse. Like there's a lot of people up here walking around because it's like a job fair. And it's a beautiful day in New York. It's like, I think in the mid to upper 80s. So I'm going to die because I'm wearing the Gotchi Gang, the sweats.
Those sweats are warm.
Yeah, I didn't wear the shirt though. I told Lost Local, I'm like, I can't. But it looked good in that store. Like walking into a physical location and seeing our shit up on the walls, hung up, and then QR codes on how to get it. I was like, oh, this is dope.
Yeah, that store looked really high end too. Like just this whole setup of it.
Yeah, it's like Orchard Street. Orchard Street is like on Houston Street. This is like the lower, like, I guess it's lower east side, the beginning of it, but that's like very trendy area. Like to the right of it's Tribeca. So it's just like wealth and trend. There's a lot of fashion stuff there. So Krypton Goons, I bought one of their shirts. $60 is the first real wearable I've ever gotten that has a NFT like tracker or like kind of like T-Bird's jacket where if you put your phone up to
Halo chip.
Yeah, so it has that, and it's actually a really nice shirt. Like I kind of made a trade, a little alpha on the moves I make. I kind of made a trade where I had gone, and actually we'll walk over here because it's probably an event. I have basically went in and I had an Orium sweater and I wanted to put it down next to the collections of other people's like merch, like that, the cartoon goons
Yeah.
stuff, the Avagachi stuff. I wanted to put it down and get a photo for social media. So I started talking to the guy, and then I was like, "Hey, can I put down my sweater?" And he's like, "Yeah." And then it turns out me and him follow each other because he's a Cryptoon Goons guy, and we've talked on Twitter Spaces together. So I bought one of the shirts. It was $60. It's dope as hell. It feels really nice. But it was a little trade to get that picture, which I'm gonna probably post at some point later today.
Nice.
It's like, yeah, Orium's in this piece also, our sweater, our hoodie, which I've given away all the hoodies, so they're gone.
Those hoodies look dope.
Yeah, they're comfy. They're just also heavy when you're like
When you got
trying
like
to give them
5,
away.
10.
Yeah, so like I would
Yeah.
carry 2 on my person, and then try to give them away to partners or where it made sense. Like a good, like if I meet
Yeah.
somebody, I'm like, hey, let's on social media.
Yeah, no, that's cool, man. Well, I'm glad you're making the connections and having a good time. Did you go to like the Pepe themed gallery? Did you hit that up? Like the Fate
I did
Bears
not.
gallery? I think that was a thing. Like I saw tweets about that.
Yeah, I didn't make it. Because the nights it ran, the first few nights it ran were during the during events, like the Polygon event. There was like the Magic Eden event too yesterday, and then the day before that there were the Cool Cats party, a couple other parties. So it's like it's Bradford. Damn, can you hear the music?
No.
Oh damn! Let me see if I can get closer
Oh
to the
yeah, I
speaker.
can hear it now. That's a
That's
nice
fucking
vibe.
sexy. Yeah.
Nice vibe up there. Oh man. Well, it looks like you're having a great time there. Thanks for connecting. Thanks for calling in.
Yeah, man. I'll try to call in later during block party for a little bit while we're at the party.
That would be dope. Yeah, that'd be great. We'll definitely get it up on the live stream, and yeah, it'll be a good time.
Dope.
Well, that was a crazy episode. Special. Appreciate you stopping in. T-Bird, appreciate T-Bird stopping in as well, sharing his little morning starting out on the ghost ship, soon to be. And so hope you guys had a good morning here and got a little glimpse of the Gotchi gang, what we're up to lately, NFT NYC, out on the water in Texas, and just chilling and having a great time. So I would